We'll see if it goes. It says we're live now. Hello out there in
Hello.
YouTube land. Yeah, Doc is here. Jeff
Yes.
Kendall's over there.
Yeah.
And
So this is the after Beatle Fest show. Now he went. He went. I didn't get to go, but Doc went.
yes,
So
yes, this is why there was no Sunday show, people.
yeah.
Because I was in New York for the Fest for Beatles fans. See, I got proof I went. See,
Yes, he has the
I
shirt.
got proof I went. I went to this Fest for Beatles fans, and all I got was a dang T-shirt. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
hmm But I got some other stuff too, in case you might have seen one of my videos today. Like, what did I bring home from the fest? A
Yes.
fair bit.
I
Nothing
I
like
like
those other
seeing
guys.
that. Yeah, that Mickey Dolenz autographed book looks interesting. You got to, have to be careful with it. You have to put it under, under plastic. Get you another copy to read because that one is
That's
autographed.
true. I got to put it under lock and key. This is
Yes.
true because it's now a prized possession.
hmm
So I got to see Mickey straight up.
Good.
Wait. Somebody's coming on.
Someone's coming on, joining us.
Somebody's coming
Okay.
on.
It's
It's
Joe.
Joe in a
Whoa.
car.
He's driving back from the fest.
Hey,
Oh, okay. Hey, what's up?
yeah, I didn't know you were going live. I forgot. You said Monday, but
Yeah,
the
maybe.
timing's bad, unfortunately, as you can see. But
Mhm.
I heard you say something about we wanted to talk about the fest a little bit. So I figured maybe if I could get on a little bit at the beginning,
Yeah,
I could talk a little if you like.
that's fine. Because you guys had a lot of fun.
Right now, I'm concerned about the weather. What's it doing out there, Joe?
Right now it's fine. It's supposed to be
Fine.
6 to 10 inches tomorrow.
Yeah, see, you just missed it.
So we
You
just
Just missed it. The
just
Beatles
missed
Fest
the
is
gods were
over.
kind. The gods were kind,
Yeah,
and
they're real
you-
nice to you.
we had perfect weather
Yeah,
for the fest.
that's good.
we did. We really did. It was like 50 degrees, sunny even.
Yep.
Like for February, it's like nuts. This is great. But then, all it took was that little atmospheric change, and 2 days later, kaboom! Like
Yeah.
where have we been? Jeez. This was the thing we were all afraid of. It's like, February weather. Ew.
And it was a non-issue.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought everybody would be home sleeping, sleeping off, tired from all that traveling back to the fest, from the fest.
Yeah, it kind of knocks you out.
Yeah. Is Beetle Brad home yet? Do you know, or is he still traveling?
No,
back home?
he's roughly.
In route. Okay.
Yeah, he's still en route.
Okay.
I think he's somewhere around Virginia or somewhere in there.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Well, if
He
you're
figures he
watching
should be home around midday.
Beetle Brad, drive careful going home, or Mrs. Beetle Brad.
It's
Drive
dark.
careful going home. It
It's
is.
dark out.
Mhm.
And he said something was up because cars were coming at him with headlights on. And that's when I turned on that Fox weather,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Oh my gosh, the Eastern Seaboard's in for a big
Yeah.
storm." So I
Mhm.
says, "Oh, nice."
Mm.
Oh yeah, foot of snow over there. So like they're
Mhm.
showing New York even. So yeah, we just got the fest in time and got out of there.
Yeah, I like to look at that airport. Looks like it's been
Well,
fun.
yeah.
All the people there.
Yeah, but I still don't understand why they have to have you there 2 hours before. Like, was that a COVID thing? Like, I don't remember where that came from.
What? You mean the airport?
Yeah, like
I
it must
believe
be here
so. Yeah.
like 2 hours before a flight, so we have everybody in there, and we'll sit for 2 hours. Like, what are we doing here? But
Yeah.
I could have. Oh, wait! Got another person coming in.
Someone coming?
It's Robert S.
Robert S.
Hey!
Oh,
I got my beads on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't do anything with those
Yeah.
beads. Yeah.
So
And the
Robert S.
2 hours before is prior to COVID, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh,
But why do they have that? You know that
They
gotta be
have
there
that
too.
because of terrorism.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going back to whatever. But I mean, like I gotta learn how this Uber thing works because it worked great.
Well,
it did. You know, like,
not for us.
Oh,
Maybe
oh,
for
did
you
he?
it did.
No, it worked out all right. I thought, no.
Oh yeah, sure. We went to get an Uber. It was like $157 to go home,
Yeah.
and we said, "No
Well,
way. We're gonna wait and see if the price goes down."
Yeah.
Because it was Super Bowl Sunday, so
Oh yeah.
all the people who were too drunk to drive after their Super Bowl parties were calling for Ubers. So you got high demand, the price is going to go up.
Yeah.
Basic economics.
So we
But
waited
that
and the
was-
price went down.
Well, that's good.
Right. So I'm exhausted as hell right now.
Me
I
too.
bet you are. Yeah.
I feel about Coach myself.
I'm looking forward to Chicago. Let's go to Chicago in August.
Ooh, I don't know. There might be a snowstorm. I don't know.
In August.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been uploading all day. I'm still uploading right now.
I had a situation that I don't understand for nothing on Clipchamp. Maybe you do. Like I was gonna put up the Talk More Talk panel that I did, and I had nine clips, like Robert, the ones you took. I had nine segments. All 8 of them, like, what do they call them? Imported, whatever. Fine.
Okay.
To Clipchamp. One of them would not import for nothing. No matter what I did, it said, "Oh, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. It does. I don't know. It has to be a video or audio file, which it is." And
I was just about to say invalid file format.
something like that. I don't understand. It's the same as the other 8.
Yeah, well, it definitely is like it's a MP4 or something.
Well, it comes off the same. I don't. I mean, I don't know technically about technology, but it is like right off it's the cam off my Android with the other ones. I don't know why. It was number 8 of 9. It was the longest one. It was 14 minutes or so, but it didn't say it was too long or anything.
Well, maybe you can edit it in half or something, and maybe it'll take.
Yeah, I don't even know how. Well, I'll figure something out because I think that has the best bit that I wanted to use in it.
I don't know enough about Clipchamp. And I may have to get off for a little while. I'm expecting a call.
Oh, you'll be getting off as soon as my girlfriend comes out. I'll be off.
Okay, that'd be fine.
No, I was on the phone. I was on the phone with my daughter, and she got off for a minute. She said, "I'll call you back." So I know she's going to call me soon.
Well, that's fine. No problem. Because we talked about doing a stream. We talked about doing a stream, and I figured everybody would be tired. After coming home kind of fast.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure when I'm going to get around to being able to post my videos.
There's somebody out there
to go pretty fast.
Go ahead.
Like over 900 views already. We're like, who are you? But he was trending. And I'm like, well, I just broke the 100 view mark. Yay! Good for me.
Oh, good.
That's usually a good video for me if I break 100.
Well, that was the first one I put up. I've been editing and uploading all day. The last one is going up right now, but it's the longest because it's the trivia contest, and it's probably about 20 minutes long or something like that. So it's taking forever.
Hey, I'm going to be putting that up too, buddy boy.
So you both have them.
A little competition.
I know. We were all 3 of us were sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it in the video.
Content.
Yeah. So we said this is we all need content. Everybody's out there.
I don't think about it as much as you guys do, though. So I probably don't have as much as you do.
Well, I had so much stuff. Remember, so I decided to break it up into 3 separate videos, 3 days.
I think that's good.
The first one was a half an hour. This one, the first one. So The second one's got to be at least a half an hour, maybe more. Saturday was the biggest day. Probably be like 90 minutes for the whole thing. So, but I don't know if people are going to come back. You know, they look at it, and I make sure I emphasize one of three, part one of three, and they're all like, "Oh, great recap," as if like that's the end of it.
They'll come back. Well, I said great week summary of day one in my comments. So people reading the comments, I wanted to stress this is day one.
Yeah. So
trying to help you out.
Thank you. Well, you did well. As I responded to you, I said thanks for all your help because there was a ton of help. I mean,
yes. Without my friends, I probably would not have survived this as well as I did.
Well, you're it's amazing to me. Like I mean, flying by yourself, I just wouldn't do that. I don't know. Like I was already saying to, I don't know if Robert's he might not go to Chicago. I might not go to Chicago. I don't think I will, but I was thinking about it. And then I asked my girlfriend, and she's like, she doesn't want to go this time. She's gone to Fest before, but not in Chicago. And she goes, why don't you just go by yourself? And I'm like, that stuff's so foreign to me.
Yeah.
Oh, you may have to go with Anthony.
Oh, I got a story for you with that. No, I got a story for you with that. Private story.
Yeah, but you know how many wrong lines I was in. Like, oh, you're supposed to be over there. You're in the wrong line. Over there. I was a mess. I was better going back because at least I had a little bit of a chance to learn how it goes. With the kiosks and the so like. Me leaving yesterday, I only hit one bad line. I said, get out of this line. You're not supposed to be here. But
unfortunately, you didn't get to see the Manhattan skyline. A little bit, I guess. I saw your video.
It worked out for the best, I think, that you just went right to the Fest. That's what I'm saying.
Well, if I had got that tram thing or whatever it was leaving, it would have been night anyway. It might have looked pretty if it did go that way. But then, with the timeline of, you got to be here 2 hours before and all that kind of stuff, it may have been a disaster if that would have been worked. So hearing about you guys doing the Uber stuff, I thought, I think that's my best option. But I've got a dead phone. And, I just like, Robert, please help. And it worked out great,
I have the Uber app, so
yeah, he's got the Uber app, so he knows all about this stuff. Every time you check.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't say I know all about this stuff.
but it sure impressed me. Every time you check, there's a Uber driver 2 minutes away. I'm like, there's like no waiting.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, because you're in the airport.
And from that you could say, like, I can stay another hour because if that's the way it's gonna work, why leave at 6 when I can leave at 7 and hang around for another hour?
The advantage is that you were at the airport, and the Uber drivers know there are a lot of arriving flights and people who are going to need a ride someplace. If this had been, let's say, back in Jersey City, you'd still get an Uber, but they wouldn't be 2 minutes away.
But it worked out great. It was like pick you up at that hotel. Bam, we were in. Zing, right to the.
Well, that's why we decided to do that, right? I mean, just right to the door to door.
Door to door, exactly. It worked great. So I was very impressed. I got to learn how this thing works for future reference, if need be. But it did work great. And thank you.
You're welcome.
So
I've got a question.
Okay.
Is there anybody watching? Because nobody's commenting.
I know.
Yes, there are.
It shows. Oh, it shows 9. It shows 9.
Oh yeah, I see.
I don't know.
We didn't advertise it though. We just kind of,
Yeah.
Because we were talking about doing it. I wasn't sure if we're going to do it.
I know who at least 2 of them are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
nobody's even saying hello.
Smile, you're on camera.
Yeah.
What's that? What's that you say? What's that? The Uber was expensive? Throwing money away?
Well, no, it was like $50, but I guess
no. But he's saying what these people who are watching might be saying.
I don't
Oh,
care.
here's one.
Hey, money well spent.
Hello.
You know what? It's a lot better than spending it on booze and drugs.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. Which And on that note, I have to go because my what's the word? Patron? Is it the word? I can't think what the word is. My customer's here. See you later.
All right.
See ya.
Take care. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, see, there's another comment.
Mike.
I didn't get any notice that you're up. Still haven't.
Ooh. The fest was great, Mike. The hotel is fascinating. It was. I don't think I've ever been on a plane that's actually a bar before.
Plane bar plane.
And it was just great seeing everybody, meeting people.
I think that's the best
Getting
part.
Mickey Dolenz'
autograph.
To Robert.
Right, to Robert.
Yeah. I think it says Howdy Doody.
Oh,
no, Mickey Dolenz.
Mickey Dolenz. Now, did somebody say, was May Pang there?
Was who there?
Was May Pang at the fest?
Yes, she was.
But she wasn't a guest. She was just there.
She just showed up. Unexpected.
Well, that's,
Yeah.
Dragged her up on stage.
But I got this. Yoko, not John and May.
Okay, yes.
But she was there. I think I took a picture of her. And then actually, when Joe and I were leaving the fest at the end of the day, she was leaving at the same time. She was right ahead of us. And I was like, Joe, there's May Pang.
Oh, you did get to see her then?
Yeah. Well, I saw her when she, you know when you go up the elevator and then you had to go down that like hallway to get in, and there were people to the left where like Ken Womack was and some of the other authors. Jenny Boyd, I think, was there.
Yeah.
She was standing over there. She didn't have a table because she wasn't an official guest.
Right.
But she was standing there, and a lot of people were taking pictures and talking to her. So I kind of snuck up in the back and was like, click, take a picture. So I got a picture of May Pang, but
that's good.
You didn't share with the rest of us that May Pang was there.
Yeah.
And the dealer room, I think there were fewer dealers. There was certainly a lot less space in the room.
Cramped.
Yeah.
It was a little bit cramped. I was there Friday night, and I tried to avoid it on Saturday, which was the busiest day, but I did go in anyway.
It looked like a lot of that stuff.
6 to 8 dealers.
To me, it looked like a lot of that stuff was a little expensive.
Quite.
Now maybe they did that because of the Beatle Fest, but
you don't go in there to get the all 99 records for sure.
Looking at 45s for $100, but those were the ones with the.
Oh well, you didn't see the stuff on the wall then.
Oh, I saw some. I saw the butcher sleeves and everything. I thought, oh my!
I forget what it was. Something was up there for $4,900.
Yeah, I saw a picture of a gold record.
Yeah, maybe it was John last weekend.
About a year.
She was like administrative assistant to John and Yoko. She got a job at Apple.
Yeah.
Hello, Brad.
Hey, Brad. You guys drive carefully going home.
But whereabouts are you now, Brad, by the way?
And hello to Mrs. Brad.
Yes, drive carefully.
Mrs. Brad is a Saint.
Yeah.
Ollie's out there. Hello. Woodstock Strock wants to know about that $100 butcher that looked.
Oh, I gotta go for a minute.
See you, Robert.
I'll be back shortly, hopefully.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Now what was
Woodstock?
There
was a $100 butcher that looked beat.
Oh.
But I know it depended on the condition, of course.
Yeah.
But some were like, they'd say like, this is a first state, a second state, and the price would go up with the states and all that sort of things. So,
yeah, I was watching Brad's videos, and there were some buttons that looked interesting, in the dealer room.
some of those buttons were fake
Oh, were they?
because we discussed them, because he had so many, right? So like table full of buttons and stuff, and you're like, no, this is a repro. No, this is a fake. No, this is. So like, he was really charging them by the size.
Oh, okay.
So like he had a chart that if you chose a button, you put it on the chart, and whatever circle that button fit in is what you paid. So anywhere from $3 to $20, say.
$20
So it
for a
depended on
button?
the size of the button.
Okay. $20 for a button?
Well, some of them are rare. So he says.
Yeah, they're rare. Sure they are.
Yeah, but we were talking to some other guys said there's a lot of repro stuff floating around.
Keep those.
So just because you like stamp out the Beatles, it's not from 1965.
Yeah.
From 1985.
Keep them vacuum sealed for half a century somewhere in a vault.
Yeah.
Here they are. The Beatle button.
But they looked wonderful though.
Yeah.
For being 50 years old, they looked like brand new. But yeah, that dealer room was cramped. Because before they had it in a much bigger room.
Oh,
this is about
it was
the
like
size of
little.
almost not even the size of a classroom. You go in there and you're like elbow to elbow trying to look at stuff, and there wasn't much to look at. There was a fair bit of vinyl, say, but really no CDs.
Not really CDs.
No. And even the CDs that they did have was expensive.
Yeah.
The 3500 Butcher was in great shape, but no idea that was a good price. You'd have to do your homework.
Yeah.
You'd have to do your homework. Why isn't that clicking? Okay. The hotel is nuts.
Yeah.
It is nuts. Like they built that like 50 years ago or whatever it was. Back when futuristic, like the Jetsons.
Yeah, it looked like.
It was just nuts. Seeing all this futuristic stuff. I don't like those steps though. They've got those main stairs as you go in the thing. They're curved, and for older people like me, I didn't like those steps. It makes you wonder about the records if they can make that. Well, you've got people in there. They're hunting. They're looking for stuff that they haven't seen before.
Yeah.
They may be willing to say, "Oh, this is the first time I've found this, and I've been looking for this. Oh, it's maybe a little more than I want to spend, but I may never see it again." That sort of idea. They had buttons for $45 there too, but they're reproductions. That's crazy money. People, crazy money, crazy people buying. They don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of videos out there to watch if you want to check this stuff out now.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s when Woodstock went there was $50. It had shrunk considerably.
Yeah.
Very considerably.
Well, like Joe was saying, because nowadays you have the internet and you want a certain thing that there it is on eBay, So
yeah, that's what one of the dealers was saying. That why need to go to one of these fests? You could sit at home and ding ding ding, look on eBay in your underwear. Like, hey, there's. But then like people on eBay can ask exorbitant prices too.
Oh yeah.
The only thing is, at these fest things, fan things, you can at least look at them up close and check them out.
Yeah.
And what they look like.
And it's fun to meet friends again, and
Oh, of course. Oh, that was the best part.
Oh yeah.
That was the best part. And I don't know if you saw the video of I guess it was Brad's that he has the picture of me.
Oh yeah. Coming up the stairs.
Coming up the stairs.
Yeah.
That is exactly how it went. Because Because I'm walking in and going like, okay, I'm looking at the place like, where the hell do I go? And you look up the stuff, and there's the three of them just standing at the stop. And this is, boom, done.
Yeah.
It's like they were waiting for me. It was crazy. It's more fun going to shows than digging to go to dig for as to opposed to a record store.
Yeah, it kind of depends. I've been to conventions. I just haven't been to Beatles conventions. Yeah.
Well, I think that goes for any convention, like a Comic Con or anything like that. But you gotta have enough dealers to make it worth your while. So like if you watch these Comic Con guys that do the stuff, they walk in and there's like boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff. The thing is basically in a gym.
Oh yeah.
A record show even. Just a record show. Here you've got half a classroom. It's not the same, and it was probably a lot better some years ago than it is now. So, and even compared to last year, it was definitely smaller. So
I used to go for 20 plus years. I used to go to conventions back before they had DVDs, and they had all these VHS cassettes.
No, Elaine. Oh, I like. Wonder what a table cost set up. Well, these people were there for 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
for the Beatle Fest,
and I think they were packing up early on Sunday too.
Or were they?
Well, for one thing, it was Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah,
a lot of people got to book out. But how much it cost? I don't know. We'd have to ask the dealer, I guess. Brad, now after buying all we got, it's time to have bread and water and nothing else.
Yeah, Brad, I was going to say, Brad, I hope you like ramen because,
ramen,
on ramen for a while.
You'll be eating a lot of peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, peanut butter, jelly, and ramen. Yeah.
Oh, see, this Woodstock used to do WISP. You figure out what WYSP is?
Probably it's probably WYSP. It's a certain kind of radio station or a certain con or convention.
I don't know. Anyway, he looks like he had. That was on Thanksgiving weekend. They had 300 plus dealers.
Oh yeah, I've been in dealer rooms that were enormous. All kinds of stuff.
Well, the thing is, this is all Beatles related.
Oh yeah.
So you're not going there to look for Styx or Bob Seger. So everything is kind of, the same. Everybody's there for Beatles. So like when you're, it's all Beatles. So like they don't have to bring their whole, collection. They just have to bring the Beatles stuff. But still, there was so little of stuff. Well, one room had the records and the collectibles. The other room had like the shirts and the hats and the. That's where you get the shirts from, people. See, right there. Yeah, there you go. So I got a shirt. I think it was $25.
That's not bad.
But that's my souvenir, right?
Your big item you got, yeah.
That proves I've been there. Yes.
Yeah, I can remember my wife and I going to Star Trek conventions, and it's about the same. We had all back then the VHS tapes, and you had the posters, and they had autographed pictures and all kinds of stuff. And they'd have a star or two, from the Star Trek series.
Well, yeah. Well, they have Comic Cons around here too.
Oh yeah,
And if you watch like Adam the Woo and these guys, they go to these cons, and they're like in a gigantic place, and dealers and whatnot. Crazy, much bigger.
Ooh, $750 for a weekend.
Brad knows some of the dealers that were there. Yeah, we talked to that one fella down at the end of against the back wall. They were saying that the one table was $750. Whoa. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. See, my wife and I used to go. Yeah, yeah, the Trek conventions. My wife and I used to go to those. It used to be called Creation Con, and it's actually put on by the Paramount Company. And they bring a
Mm.
star and they bring all the collectibles, and you
Hmm.
get a VHS tape of the Star Trek bloopers and a couple autograph pictures, and there you go. You know, back during
Well,
the
they
day.
have these cons all the time, Comic Cons,
Oh yeah.
horror cons,
Mhm.
you know, all these sort of things.
Mhm.
The Beatles con,
Mhm.
as it were.
Yeah.
Like,
Starbase 21.
how come the Rolling
Mhm.
Stones don't have a con? You know,
Oh no.
where's the where's the Elvis Presley con? Or
Yeah, Elvis
how does
Con. Yeah.
I know how does this work? The
Mhm.
Beatles got one, and
Oh
nobody
yeah,
else.
Starbase 21. I remember that one. Yeah, my wife used to write a lot of those zines, so you might find her name in a bunch of those. My late wife.
I know. I forget when it is. Some that I think it's in the fall. Is the Disney con?
Oh, oh, I bet this is something you'd like to go see. Yeah,
Yeah, but I watch these other guys go to it, and it's like nuts.
yeah,
You know, and like the cosplay business. Ever see that? You
yeah. I've heard
know,
of it.
when they
Mhm.
dress up as the characters and stuff.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Like, actually, there's a little bit of cosplay at this,
Hmm.
a little bit. But the other thing that you could whoops, the other thing you could take away from it was that it's a senior citizens convention.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody's so old.
Hmm.
Uh, well,
There you
most
go,
everybody.
Ollie. My wife is a
Okay, what?
big Doctor Who fan. Yeah.
So there's a Doctor Who
Yeah, my
con.
wife and I had we got to have dinner with Sylvester McCoy, Doctor Who number
Oh,
7. He
ooh,
came to Oklahoma
ooh,
City in the 90s. Yeah. Hmm.
wow, yeah, that would be so cool. Yeah,
Hmm.
750 table plus expenses. And piling everything in a van, hauling it
Yeah.
all up in there, setting it
Hmm.
all up. Because like some of the stuff are in boxes. Like the records,
Right.
like kind of like the Comic Con long boxes. They have the handles
Hmm.
but some of those, like the guy with the buttons,
Hmm.
you know, and the guy that me and Brad talked to had a big like a little showcase
Yeah.
thing. So like
Were
that
the
would be kind of
were the people in the dealer room actually selling a lot of stuff or not, or
yeah,
did you notice?
yeah, yeah. Just
They
everything
were.
on in there was for sale.
I mean, did they sell a
I
bunch of stuff, or
guess
did
you
they,
could negotiate a little,
yeah.
like you look through a window case. It's like,
Hmm. Hmm.
can I see that pin there? And he'd get it out and you kind of look at it. I don't think that's worth 25. Put it back. Will you take 20 for it? So but it's just not this. Not that I've been to ones in the past,
Yeah.
but I'm just hearing like it has shrunk so much
Oh yeah. Hmm.
that it's almost like why bother going? And
Hmm.
I can't say that it was really elbow to elbow in there because a lot of
Hmm.
people didn't decide to come, and a lot
Right.
were afraid of the weather. In fact, the weather is what's going on now. We just missed
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
Yeah, now they're getting the big foot of snow and all that kind of stuff. It starts actually tomorrow, but
Hmm.
like we just beat it by a couple of days. It's crazy. Just what we were fearing.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
Sign up for dinner with McCoy.
Yeah. Well, we actually got to take him out to dinner
Show my
that
new butcher cover.
weekend. Hmm.
Really?
Oh
Have to
yeah,
get it off the.
he bought the expensive butcher cover. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, I have to get it off the wall.
Hmm.
There we are. Isn't that lovely?
Ooh
Ah.
yeah. There was a
Ooh
big
yeah.
con they used to do in Chicago, and I don't know if they still do it. It's called
Yeah.
Vision.
There's one. Oh. You mean Beatles or
Vision,
something else?
but it's kind of a con. All kinds of different stars come in from like Doctor Who and Star Trek and
Okay.
English
Probably
people
one
and
of
that
those
sort of stuff.
sci-fi
Hmm.
copies or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we have them here too. But, a lot of them come to the Motor City Comic Con
Oh yeah, yeah. Have a star.
Back in the old days, they used to deal in the rooms too, avoiding the table fees.
Yes, yes. This is true.
Mm.
Go up to your room and buy T-shirts or buy whatever,
Mm.
back in the 80s.
Yeah, like if you want a deal, go to room 1412, something or other. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. I bought of the original Star Trek people. I met Scotty, Uhura, Chekhov, Sulu, and Nurse Chapel.
Wow.
I met those five, and I got autographs from William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy. So I got the autographs from everybody at one time.
Neat. Very good.
Of the original cast.
I got Mickey.
Yeah, you got Mickey. Yeah.
He don't talk much. He doesn't talk much. But I did find it funny that like anytime that I did see him, he had the biggest smile.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, and just think, all those years ago, he was part of a pop group for a couple years, and suddenly they're they keep popular and over the all the years, all the decades.
But just what I'm saying, like he was smiling the whole time. He's always looks like he's happy. But when they had the interview with Mickey time, and they're like, okay, ladies and gentlemen, bring out Mickey Dolenz, and out he comes. Hey. First thing he said was, my jaw is sore.
Yeah.
from smiling too much, I guess.
Thanks a lot. I don't have them anymore, but it was good getting them at the time.
Where are they?
They were stolen out of my house, along with along with a bunch of Doctor Who autographs and that kind of. Yeah, stolen out of my house.
When was this?
When I was moving over here 4 or 5 years ago.
And like the moving men took them?
Yeah, no, somebody broke into the house. I was moving some stuff over here during the night. They jimmied the lock. And
who cares about stereos and televisions? Let's take the Leonard
Locke's autographs. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
So, I mean,
you couldn't, put them under insurance or
not an autograph. No.
So you lost them completely.
Yeah, but I saw those 5 of them personally, and I bought autographs from William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy. I've shook the hands of the rest of those people.
Well, there's a lot of competition in that dealer room.
Yeah, Brad bought everything.
There were people looking, like, what's that? What's this? Flipping through those long boxes, looking for stuff and pulling stuff up. This is a let it be from Italy or something, whatever they have. Because there was the one panel that we went to that was like for collecting Beatles paraphernalia. And Tom Agnotti was showing his picture sleeves of Jet from different countries. Like, here's the one from Finland, and here's the one from Sweden, and here's the, so like, if you're a big time collector, there's lots to look for.
Oh yeah.
And every record that comes out is in a different country. Look, it's I don't know, mystery tour from Paraguay or something. So it never ends.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have everything.
Ultimate reissues.
Yeah, exactly. And then you had that signed to some guy named Greg.
Yeah. What happened to him?
What happened to him? I don't know, but I stole the book.
Oh, you stole the book. You knocked him down and ran, grabbed it and ran.
Give me that.
Give me that book.
but it's different though. People were there with albums and stuff. Now I have to give it to the people who brought actual Mickey Dolenz records. Like, especially the newer ones. Like Dolenz sings Nesmith, or Mickey Dolenz Puts You to Sleep. Like, those are all recent stuff. But I didn't see anyone
with a book.
Because it's Mickey's book. He wrote the book. It's his book.
What was his reaction when you showed him? Can you sign the book? Was he excited or, oh, you have my book?
I got 2 fist bumps. That was one thing that everybody was jealous. Like I got a fist bump for Mickey. I says I got 2 because I got 2 for having the book, and I got another one after the signing. I got thanks a lot, Mickey. Ping, got another one. So like, dang, I washed his hand already. But yeah, the other guys all got pictures. I think the picture was going to be another 40, and I cheaped out. So got the signature, but no picture. And but I tried to sneak a picture when I got into the room because we're all lined up.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, once I get into the room, even if I just like for 3 seconds, just to show him that there he is. But there's a security guard standing against the wall. And when I went like this, he looked at me and goes, "Okay."
No, should you say that
No
Mickey Dolenz was charging for autographs?
Oh yeah, $40 an autograph.
Was he?
Well, he had a price list.
I bet he made a bunch of money.
Dollars?
Oh yeah.
He made a few dollars, yeah.
Yeah.
And well, Saturday he did 2 signings for 2 hours each. I went in on the first one. And then we were lined up down the hall. So, kept them busy. Kept them busy. So it's $40 every minute.
Wow.
Ollie had the idea that if I ever went to a gathering, I would have all you YouTubers sign. Well, I tried that last year. I thought that would be cool. Nobody wanted to sign it. It was dumb. I thought that was a cool idea. Like, yeah, see all the people that I met, and no one wanted to do it.
Beatle Brad signed it, though.
Well, yes, Beatle Brad. But nobody else did.
Yeah.
So some of Mickey's went to charity.
Oh, did it? Okay. Well, that's a good idea.
I didn't see any charities listed, actually. Although in one room that had Ringo art in it, they had the charity posted.
Oh, did they?
Gosh, I forgot what it was. I don't know. The Lilac Foundation. I forget what it is. Whatever the charity that he's involved with right now. And it was posted that proceeds will go to, because he signed some of the artwork.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Big money was to be made. So like if you buy the artwork, and some of it will be donated to whatever the place. But that was the only time I saw a charity listed. Thank you, Ollie. Yeah. But
there you go.
But near the end, a lot of the people worked in their signing tables. They're just tables. So me and Brad sat at a table. We're sitting there with our pens, like, anyone want? Doc Dacus and Beetle Brad are here. Anybody want a signature? And people walking by like, who are they?
Yeah.
We commandeered a table for a while, but nobody stopped to say, yeah. Well, we didn't have a sign out either. So
yeah.
And then Frida Kelly showed up not too long afterwards. She took one of the tables over. Oh, well, I guess okay. But then it was getting kind of late, and I had to be wondering if I was going to leave, and then we were wondering whether we were even going to go eat. So, like, I managed to have a chocolate shake that I spilled over a table, and Joe Mayo donated a couple slices of pizza. So,
that's nice.
As far as that went, and then I booked, and then I was gone. We said, how long you get an Uber? 2 minutes. Ka-chung. And it was there. So they shoved me in the back of the Uber. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I was gone. So that was it. But that was good, though, because otherwise I would have had to find my way to Terminal 4, find out where this express bus would be. and my phone didn't work. That was another stupid thing. My 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 phone wouldn't work. I'll get this out of the way first. I could have donated a percentage to the Boo Boo Spaghetti Relief Fund.
Yeah.
What about my spaghetti relief fund?
Yeah.
No, my phone didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to New York, I'm looking for the express bus, and the one lady says, all you have to do is pick up this house phone and let them know you're here, and they'll come. I says, okay, cool. So I get on the house phone and blah, blah, blah. And they wanted to know my cell phone number, which I gave them. And they said, we'll be there in about 20 minutes. We'll let you know. We'll call you when we get there. Sounds cool. So I'm sitting there and I've got my phone ready. I'm waiting for. Well, they said 20 minutes. All of a sudden, this guy comes in. Summerfield. I said, yeah, right here. He says, I've been trying to call you. I says, well, I've been waiting for a phone call, but nothing's ever come. Well, anyway, let's go. So anyway, go through all that. And then it starts to like, well, if my phone didn't work then, does it work now? Brad, call my phone and see what is going on. So he does. It's silent. Nothing. I'm going like, oh, I know. I'm going, oh, this is not good. So when it came to getting that Uber, Robert S. helped out because he had a phone that works. Plus, he's got the Uber app. So like, that was very good. that was a wonderful thing. Well, yes and no, or more like no and yes. No, I didn't get a hotel room. However, Beetle Brad says, "Come on up and have a couch."
That's nice.
That was very nice. Yeah. So.
Oh, I have one question. What time did you get home Sunday night in your apartment?
Last night. About 20 minutes after midnight.
So about a little bit after midnight. That wasn't as bad. I'm not that bad.
I know. I gave away my secret identity.
Yeah.
Just go like this.
Yeah. I was thinking 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought,
no. Well, the flight was not roughly. We'll just say roughly 9:30 to 11:30. Okay, I got the late flight out.
Yeah.
And the best thing was it was 20 minutes ahead. I don't know whether the plane was booking or we had a tailwind or I don't know what to do. Like attention passengers, we are now arriving into Detroit 20 minutes early. Well, okay. And I had a little trouble finding my parking bus because where they let us off and where they picked us up were in two different spots. And when I'm looking, I could see them like across the way. I says, well, there's the buses there.
Yeah.
But there was this big fence. I'm going like, well, how do I get on the other side of the fence? And I'm walking this way looking for an opening. Nope. Walking the other way looking for an opening. How do I get from here over to there? And I'm going, oh, there's sort of like a little bridge across.
Oh, you looked up? Yeah.
Yeah, I looked up. And I can find
is.
that bridge. Yeah, and then poof, okay. But this is the stuff that when you're a first time doer, you don't know about these things.
Yeah.
And especially me, that's basically never flown before. How many wrong lines I was in. Like you're not supposed to be in this line. You're supposed to be over there. All this sort of thing. So like I was in the wrong spot 3 times just to leave.
Yeah.
But being I had been there, done that the first time. The second time it was like when I walked in the terminal, it says, I know what to do. I'll go over and do this. And then I'll go over and do that. I still got in one wrong lane that you got to go over there and get your seat. But otherwise than that, I learned some. So like that was a good thing. Plus there's a rant about when you're assigned a seat and you get on the airplane looking for your seat, both times, coming and going, somebody's in my seat.
Uh-oh. So did you tell somebody?
No, they just went, you can sit over there.
Okay.
You know, like, well, I wasn't about to make a fuss about it.
So the plane wasn't full.
It was pretty full. It was
really?
pretty full.
Hmm.
I should have made more of a joke with the one fellow because I think we were the last two to board because everybody else had their assigned seat, and I guess the other guy didn't, just like I didn't. So I think we were the last two getting on board, and we were standing in a line waiting to get on the plane. He says to me, he says, "I'm afraid of heights." I should have thought of something better than "don't worry" or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I hope he was joking, but I'm afraid of heights. But he
get up in the air and
like it turned out turned out he sat behind me.
Oh.
So like when I went to disembark, I turned around and I says, "Oh," and we kind of looked at each other and I says, "Now see, you didn't have anything to worry about, did you?" Yeah. But yeah, why is it that people take your seats? Like, I don't want to sit there. I'll sit over here.
I'll
And then
sit
when
over
you
here.
get in there,
There's
like,
nobody there. Yeah, I'm not moving. You sit over here.
and well, exactly. There, I'm not moving, but the seat I had is over there. You take it. But really, I don't care. But it just seems weird that people take your seat. Well, I don't know. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, I don't know, 17 people are still watching out there. Hello, all you 17 people that are learning about all this stuff about how to travel, how to negotiate the place.
Yeah. I flew back in the 80s. It's been a long time since I've been on an airplane. On a vacation.
It's been 30 years for me. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and if the plane crashes on a state line, which side did they bury the survivors?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, wouldn't know.
Okay.
My last time I was on an airplane, I went with mom and dad on a vacation to Acapulco, Mexico, and we were flying over the jungles in Mexico. And I turned to my dad and I said, "Dad, what happens if we were crashing in the jungle?" And he said, "They probably never hear from us again." No, I said, "Well, plane kept going." Yeah. So
keep going
on the beach and everything. Yeah.
Head for the beach.
Yeah.
Right over. Oh well, hey, while this is sitting here, I suppose this should be under glass now, right?
What?
It's my Mickey book.
Oh yeah, put it. Yeah, actually, you have another copy of that?
No, this is This is it.
Okay.
I had this for years.
Okay, you might get you a little plastic bag and put it so it won't damage it.
Well, he had his own pen.
Oh, okay.
That's not my.
So you didn't have to have your silver pen. Okay. Okay, you said that silver pen.
He had his own pen selection. So he walked around and smiled the whole time and bing.
Yeah.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Yes.
Yeah. Looks like he was a nice guy.
I guess we didn't talk.
Yeah, I never got to meet him up front, but I did see him live a couple of times. So.
Because people were bringing up records and stuff, and as far as I know, I was the only one with the book. And I, like, okay, it's your turn, and I come up and says, "Hi, Mickey, I've brought this wonderful book for you to sign," and he poink, and he, signed it, and there you go.
Signed it, hand him the money, and you're gone. Yeah.
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 Well, no, you don't hand Mickey the money. I guess you would call it the handler.
Okay. Oh, maybe that was the guy that yelled at Beetle Brad, and he was at that other convention.
What?
He
What
said
happened?
Beal Brad said his manager or somebody yelled at him because he got too many autographs or something like that.
Well, yeah, but that's
And the others,
last year.
I know, but I'm still, oh, I remember you. You're that Beal Brad.
You called someone down the hall
Yeah,
hotel
yeah.
room or
Hmm.
uh, I was once on a plane 18 years ago, a little six-seater.
Hmm.
It was like a prop plane. I
Yeah, I haven't
enjoyed
been
it,
on
but
one
I'm
of
not
those.
sure I'm ever going on one again. The
Mm,
idea of airports, well, and it is a lot of people, and it's
right.
intimidating. And
Yeah.
especially when I haven't done an airport thing in like 25 years,
Hmm.
things have changed.
Yeah.
Everything's on your phone and all this kind of mess. Once upon a time, when you got to the airport, you stood in line to check in and all this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. They don't have that anymore.
Hmm.
So when I walked into Detroit Airport to leave, I see like the Spirit counter. Well, I guess that's where I ought to be. So I get into the loopy loopies to
Line.
get into there, and I guess there's people stationed there, and so do you have your confirmation number? I says, yeah, I have it right here. Go to the kiosk.
Yeah.
All
See.
right. So get out of the line, go to this kiosk, and we're like, oh, great. So I'm start. Do you have a confirmation number? Yes. Enter it here. Plunk, plunk, plunk,
Go
plunk, plunk.
over there.
No, no. Is this correct? Yes. Chunka, chunka, chunka. It spit out the boarding pass. I'm going like, oh, that's easy. I can do
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
You know.
Now
So then it was, huh?
you've never watched that show, the airline TV show? It's been on TLC or something like that.
No.
There's a TV show like of a reality show takes place in an airline. Now some of those people are nasty. If they'll bump you off a flight, and if you get mad, you can't fly because you're angry. And
I do have a
yeah.
story about that. Hang on a
Hmm.
second.
Okay.
Um, hello, DC, Daryl. I was
Hey,
once on a
Daryl.
flight to San Francisco, and a kid blowing a harmonica.
Hmm.
Like, come on.
Like you put it up.
His grandma just let him.
Hmm. Yeah.
I finally put a stop to it. Yeah, leave it up to you. What's the other? They have driverless pods at
Well,
Heathrow
that's
that take
fun.
you to your train. They had that at JFK
Hmm.
because where they dropped me off, I was at, say, the wrong terminal,
Yeah.
and they had like a kind of like a little train thing. I forget what they called it, and it says, to get from terminal A to terminal B, you got to get on this thing, and like the subway, the doors would open. Okay, and I stepped inside, the door shut, and it ran along and it got to terminal whatever. Okay, I says,
Hmm.
all right, well that was something. No, at the LaGuardia terminal leaving,
Yeah.
when I had to be sent to another line to get my
Hmm.
seat,
Hmm.
I don't exactly know what the deal was, but some guy made a ruckus about something.
Hmm.
I didn't catch exactly what it was, but it started to be a yelling match.
Hmm.
So some guy came over and says, like, we don't want you behaving like this. You settle down. And the guy tried to settle down. He says, it's okay.
Hmm.
It's and the flight guy was still berating him,
Hmm.
like almost trying to get him madder. And I'm sitting there like, why are you doing this? He's already saying like, don't worry, never mind. And I told you before, like you're trying to escalate the thing. Like
Yeah.
he says he'll let it go. Why are you trying to egg him on?
Yeah. Well, see, on
So
this airline TV show, they say they always overbook. They overbook on every flight. So
yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
uh, both planes were pretty darn full.
Really. Hmm.
So like it looked like me and this other guy were the last two getting on there. So it was
Hmm.
like, but I still got AC, and the other guy did too. So off we went.
Hmm.
So but
It's
but
about time to get
even
up in
to
the
say,
air and yeah.
I was in the middle seat, kind of like this. Like I don't sleep well in a moving thing, so I'm just I just shut the eyes. Like, be nice to sleep, but
you get in the seat in the middle, and two other people take the armrests, so you're sitting right here like this, Somebody's taking armrest on this side, on that side. Yeah.
Well, and you try to look out the window, and all you see is fog and air and clouds and crap.
Nobody climbing on the wing.
No. No. The flight to New York, I was not far from the wing. I looked outside. Oh, look, there's the wing. But the second time, I was 7 rows from the front. Which, that's not bad. Especially for easy getting out of there type thing. So that was like if I was just going to have a seat, and that's the one that's open, only 7 rows from the front, not bad, because the other one was row 38 or something. So I was behind the wing or something.
Yeah.
So like the seat going home was better only because it was closer to the front.
Well,
so I got off sooner, and then I was walking the halls of the thing like, now where do I go now? Where's ground transportation? Like I ended up outside, but like I should have been over on the other side where the things were. But once I got over there, that was good. So first time's always the worst. You learn how it works.
Oh yeah.
So where can I go now? Oklahoma?
That'll be probably a pretty penny.
But yeah, I've got a little bit of practice now. Yeah. I didn't see a whole lot of LaGuardia, but I'll tell you, JFK is rebuilding itself like crazy. So it's going to be all new from the looks of it. Like they're building new terminals, and there's a lot of construction fences and cranes and stuff, and like signs. We're building a new JFK for you. So like whatever they're doing, they're like building a brand new place.
Yeah, TWA.
It's incredible. It is. It's built in the 1960s, supposed to be futuristic, and it looks very Jetsony.
Yeah.
It is super cool. It is.
Now you do know who used to own TWA, didn't you? Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes used to own TWA.
Oh yeah, they in that building they've got a Howard Hughes wing or something.
A Howard Hughes wing. Okay.
Yeah. So they do have some sort of a homage to Howard Hughes, but everything's like egg shaped and a lot of circles and tubes and stuff. So it's really like, ooh, this is cool. It's
right.
Cool.
Was the hotel nice?
I'm presuming you mean like the rooms?
Yeah, the rooms.
They looked standard. There's nothing special about them, I thought. They didn't look futuristic. It looked like a hotel room.
It was like a room,
But see that place, like where you might have seen with all that was built as a terminal.
Oh, okay.
It's not a terminal anymore. So like where all the booths are, instead of being flight desks, now they're hotel desks.
Oh, okay.
And that sort of thing. So that's not really built to be a hotel. That was built to be the terminal. It's repurposed as a hotel. Yeah. Then they built a hotel behind it, and it's just standard hotel. So there was nothing really super cool. It wasn't like we were in a Disney resort, like open the door and oh. Yeah, but even those Disney resorts are being de-themed too, so whatever. For all you people who follow Disney stuff, in Florida, they got like the campground.
Yeah.
And they used to have log cabins.
Oh, okay.
Which you think that's pretty cool. You know, like we're out there in the wilderness, we're staying in a log cabin. Well, they've taken all those cabins out and they're putting in these modular square things that looks like a shipping container.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's nothing wildernessy looking about that, but that's what they're doing. It's like, it looks stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the best? Or this time compared? I would say this time, yes, the best. I've only been there twice, but yeah. This time was the best of the two. Seeing Mickey Dolenz probably helps.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dealer rooms are like, you know, there were displays, but you know, like how many times can you see Ringo's drum kit head? You know, all the different drum head kits. I saw that last year. You know, like if you've seen my videos, you know, like they had the name that tunes and the trivia.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And bands playing all the time.
In the concerts.
But you know, crowds wise, I'd say this year was lower.
Was it?
I talked about the pool because we saw the sign like pool this way, and we were like, "Do you want to go upstairs?" Because they got a pool on the roof.
Yeah,
heated pool on the roof, and we said like, "There's the way to the pool. Should we go check out the pool?" Nah. So we never did go check it out. And it wasn't until the very end we found out where the gym was.
Oh.
We some of us could have used that. You know, like let's get on the treadmill and go. You know, I found it right at the end. Saw the sign going. Geez, there's where that one would have been. But we missed out.
Yeah. Did you see anybody from last year that you remembered?
I'm going to say no.
Really? Okay.
Well, no, not just unless you mean like the obvious, like a Tom Hanyadi or.
No, I mean like you remember, like you talked to somebody last year and they were back or they weren't back, or do you remember?
I can't say that I do right now.
Okay.
Ethan, there was I don't know.
Oh, he wasn't there?
Oh no, he was. He was.
Oh, he was. Okay.
He was. Yeah, he's in my video, sort of.
Okay.
The camera was down for some reason. I don't know what I was doing, but the camera was looking at the table, but you can hear him talking. He was,
you said something about the drunk guy last year.
No, we were hoping we'd run into the drunk.
He wasn't there.
I'll tell you that was a disappointment. As far as I know, Mark Lewison did not go. Like he's not even listed in the in the program. I never saw him listed, so I'm going to say that Mark Lewison never came. So, but somebody had said that fruit prices were really exorbitant, and I said that's probably why Mark Lewison didn't come. He couldn't afford the bananas. So I would say Mark Lewison did not come.
Didn't come.
Or wasn't invited. I did, unless I missed it, I didn't even see him listed in here. So didn't see him. I didn't even see Billy J. Kramer. So, you know, like I saw where this table was. So there was a stretch of tables, you know, that had Kramer and Steve Hawley and Lawrence Juber, but nobody was there. Like the tables were there, but they weren't. So I don't know whether they were on lunch break or what the deal was. I don't know. Alexanian was having a teen trend. No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. No. It's the law of the jungle. Eat only your fair share of bananas.
Right.
Well, I think Lewison had more than his fair share last year. Like, woo. But one thing I'll remember was like how many times Mickey Dolan whooshed by.
Oh yeah.
That who would have a camera ready and all of a sudden, there he goes again.
There he goes. There he goes.
And I'm like 10 feet from him or so. There he goes. Look, there goes the Mickey. There goes the Mickey. Well, even when we spotted him the first time, it was basically at the top of those stairs, if you remember. Like, top of the stairs, there's a little alcove where they had the bands playing. And off to the right of that was a bar. So we were standing at the bar, and I had my back to behind, and I think it was Robert S. will say, because he was facing that way. He says, "There goes Mickey Dolan," and I'm going like, "What?" And there he goes whooshing. And I pick up my phone, and I'm sitting there like, "Come on, camera, come on." I'm trying to get the camera going. Well, by the time I got the camera going,
he was gone.
He was going down a tunnel.
Oh yeah. You saw that part.
Like, there goes Mickey.
There goes Mickey.
There goes Mickey. But he whooshed by me another 3 times at least. But I wasn't ready. Nobody knew that. Here he comes. Whoosh. So, wow. It was pretty neat. It was pretty neat. You know, and you know, like you're not necessarily there alone. You know, sometimes you're with Brad, sometimes you're with Robert. You know, so
just look up and there they are. Yeah,
good times.
That's good.
So, hey, have we got any more questions out there that you want to answer?
Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, because this could be the last. Well, aside from Chicago, this could be the last one.
Yeah, maybe the next to the last one. The last one, New York area, I guess, maybe.
Well, we're just saying that the Lapidos family, who's been putting this on for the past 50 years, is they want. Mark Lapidos is like 70 something. You know, it's like, okay, I've done 50 of these things. Like, I'm done. So, like, the Chicago one will be the last one put on by Mark
Lapidos.
And after that, will another promoter take it over? We don't know. Not at this point.
Yeah, because I used to collect Beatle paraphernalia, and I have a fan club patch I bought, and it's got a little piece of paper from the Beatle Fest from 1981. So I thought, that's a long way. Yeah.
I didn't want to bring that
up.
yeah,
his corn gas. Yeah.
I didn't want to bring that up. But meeting Anthony in real life was cool. I will say that. So like, there's Anthony. There's what he looks like in 3D.
Yeah.
I talked a little about comic books out of it and that sort of thing. So he was cool. I like Anthony. I always did like Anthony. So like Anthony in real life is like the Anthony you see. So if you like Anthony in the videos, yeah, exactly. He seems like a great guy. As far as I can see, yes, he is.
Now, how long did he stay?
That was Saturday. He left early on Saturday.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. So like he was there basically for the afternoon.
Okay.
Because he said something about what, you're leaving? You're not secure. Okay, so I'm not sure what time he left, but he did disappear. So it was like he actually paid the $140 to go. Wow.
Yeah. He was there.
But he was there, yeah. It was very good to meet him.
That's good.
So like I was his friend for a little bit because at that point there was the 4 of us. So it was Joe and Robert, me and Anthony. So you know that was like the foursome at that point. So I got to talk to him some then.
That's good.
You know, like get a computer so you can come on like this.
Yeah.
Like I know you've tried in the past, but you know, like certainly there must be something you can do to make this work.
Yeah.
You know? Oh well, but all was good. All was good. So anyway, we're looking for either some more people or some because we've been on for what 90 minutes already.
90 minutes.
Yeah. So if nothing else is going to go on, hey, you've heard some recollections and some and some pointers and some memories and who was there, what was there, what to do, what what questions you might have had. So hey, like I hope you learned something. We did too. All about airplanes and all kind of fun stuff like that. So if we're not getting any more people there people are starting to leave already.
Yeah.
So okay, that's our little show for today. Hope you learned something there. And
yes, we'll be back Thursday for soup.
Yes.
And then last Sunday, and don't forget Ski Lodge.
I wonder if this works.
What? Was it goodbye?
No, this.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, the stroll. The soup is next. On Thursday.
Don't forget to tune in Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
For soup, which is another show just like this, but
we'll be back.
And we'll be back. So
more stuff to talk about.
Yes, exactly. So there you go. One more comment.
Okay.
Bye.
See you, Ollie. See you Thursday.
All right. Thanks for watching, people.